Hi Queen Flavors clan. In this tutorial part 2, we will build on the foundation set in part 1, where we covered how to start a liquid soap business in 2025, including selecting products, estimating costs, and understanding essential startup details. Now let's dive deeper into the actual process of making liquid soap. In this section, I will guide you through the step-by-step process from gathering ingredients to the necessary equipment and how to ensure you create high-quality liquid soap. So if you've not watched part 1, I advise that you go back and watch part 1 because that is the foundation on how to start up this lucrative business in 2025. Let's get started. So the chemical needed for this soap production is your STPP, your SLS, your sulfonic acid, your hexapon, your soda ash, your nitrosol, which is also known as your thickener, okay, your foam booster, your formalin, or we call it preservative. You can call it preservative in your local market. Your color, your colorant, but you can call it color for a better understanding in your local market. And your perfume. Your perfume, you can get any fragrance of your choice. Now let's get started to the production. So I was asked to make 50 liters of soap, but I do make it 25 liters each. So this bath is my 25 liters, and the bucket right there is half of my 25 liters. So I'm going to be using half of my 25 liters for the soap production. First of all, I'm going to pour in the water into the bath, and I will leave a little quantity inside my bucket because I'll be using it to mix some of my chemicals. So inside another bucket, I'm going to put a little amount of water remaining in half of that's my bucket. As you can see, the quantity of the water, just a little water. Now I'm going to be mixing my SLS and my STPP. My SLS is this one that is like rice, then my STPP is the other one that is like powder. And please, this is chemical, so preventive measure, always wear your glove if you want to produce this your liquid soap, because these are chemical and they are capable, and as they are raw now, they are capable of damaging your hand, peeling off your skin, the skin in your palms. So please, if you want to produce your liquid soap, you wear your glove, please. So first I'm going to be putting my SLS into the water, then followed by my STPP. So after which I'm going to get a clean bucket. I'm going to get a clean bucket there's no water in it. That my bucket is dry, as you can see. There's no water in my bucket. Then I'm going to start mixing my chemical for this liquid soap. So I'm going to put my soda ash. I'm going to be putting my soda ash, as you can see in the video. Then I'll be adding my sulfonic acid. Okay, let me add my hexapon first. Then the sulfonic acid will be the last since it's liquid. So just watch the process of putting my hexapon. So I'm going to be putting my sulfonic acid into the bucket I already put my soda ash and my hexapon. So after mixing, after pouring them into the bucket, I am done with the both chemical. Now it's time for me to start turning them STBP. So I'm going to start mixing our SLS and our STBP. So you get a stick and start mixing. I'm using a 2x2 plank here. I just cut half of it, and that's what I use for my liquid soap production, because it is big and it mixes my chemical well. So you can still use the same stick that I use turning my. So I'm going to keep turning and keep turning and keep turning. Just trust the process. Done mixing our SLS and our STBP, then I'm going to start mixing our soda ash, sulfonic acid and Texaco, the one we put in the dried buckets. So trust the process. I would say the only where there's work in making your liquid soap is turning the mixing process, because we are going to mix till it gets to that particular point that you need. So you are going to. So one of the most common asked question about the mixing is, some people ask, how long does it take? Like, what is the actual time it takes? I would say the first batch take up to 7 to 10 minutes, while this second batch that we are stirring now takes up to 15 to 17 minutes. You see the way I turned it up to this stage. Look, the color has changed and it is now it's foamy. It's foamy right now. It's not like it's not as it used to be when we started turning it. It's the chemical is now foamy. When the chemical gets foamy, then you know that it is ready. I'm going to turn the first set of chemical that we turn together, our SLS and STBP. I'm going to turn it into buckets, which our soda ash, sulfonic acid and Texaco is, and I'm going to stir them together. If you watch, it is getting more foamy, but keep stirring. Okay, that foamy is going to dissolve. It's going to come down to normal texture. It's going to stop being foamy. So if you see your chemical being foamy, don't get scared. Just keep turning. I will show you the result it will bring after much turning. Even if the foamy is covering the bucket, that's why you don't use a small bucket if you are mixing. Anyways, this measurement for 25 liters. Any measurement that you want to do, you can ask me in the comment section, and I'll tell you the measurement of chemical that you will need or you are going to buy. Okay, so for this 25 liters, please use this type of bucket that I'm using, at least half of 25 liters, or that other medium one you saw me you saw me using to turn my STBP and my. So this chemical, sometimes when stirring it gets foamy, it almost fills the bucket, but don't be scared, it's not going to fill the bucket. Just keep stirring it, and the temperature of this bucket when turning my soda ash, sulfonic acid and Texaco, the temperature, there is hotness in the bucket. That's why I say use your gloves. Don't use your bare hands while mixing these chemicals. Use your glove. You are going to feel the hot in the back of the bucket, so use your glove and keep stirring. Use your leg to reach the bucket and keep stirring, okay, to give us that particular result that we want. So this is also known as my thickener. This a base that makes your soap more it makes it thick. It makes it thick. It won't make it watery. If you understand what I'm trying to say. So the thickener is your base, it's the base to your soap. So I'm going to be adding it. I'm not going to be using a stick or I'm not going to be using a stick or stem. I'm going to be using my hands, my glove hands. Do you understand? My glove hands, because if in case I see any lump in the water, I will be able to dissolve it quickly with my palm. So just trust the process and watch. So after dissolving my neutral soap in the water, I'm going to be adding my chemicals. The chemicals that we just finished mixing a few moments ago. I'm going to be adding them into my water. Okay, I'm going to be adding them into the water. So after adding them, I'm going to be stirring them up together. I'm going to be stirring them up. Please under stirring up. Please, while at this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Please, for more videos. And don't forget to hit the notification bell in case we post another video or other educative video. Will be alerted to watch. Okay, so let's go back to our video. So I'm going to be mixing the chemicals together. I'll bring everything to a mix. Okay. The lumps has reduced greatly. You see the way my soap is thick? Are you seeing the way my soap is thick already? The lumps has reduced greatly. Even if I did not put foam booster in this soap, my soap is going to be very foamy. When I say foamy, it's going to be very, very foamy. So this is the process now. And the first time I started this soap business, what I do after this process, what I do is I cover my soap. I cover my bath with a cover. Then after 2 hours, when I come back, these lumps you are seeing in this video now, the lumps will be gone. Because when you leave it to rest, to sit, these lumps will dissolve. So I would suggest, if this is your first time of doing this soap and you want to sell it, please don't make this mistake, because I think experience goes a long way. When you are consistent, you find out that you will learn new things, new ways other people. As you are just starting, when you finish turning, you close your close your bath with a cover and leave it to sit for 2 hours before adding your preservative, your color and your perfume. Okay, but as a business person that I am, this company needs 50 liters of this soap and I ought to deliver this morning. So let me show you how I am going to do my own magic. I'm going to keep stirring. That's why I said this stirring is not for the weak. If you don't have patience, please cover it and leave it for 2 hours. When you come back, this lumps is gone. Okay, but me, I have that strength. I have mixing all of my chemicals together. I'm going to be adding my other chemicals. I'm going to be adding my foam booster. After adding my foam booster, just keep giving it a big stir. After that, I'm going to be adding my formalin, which is my preservative. Just keep giving it a good stir. Okay, now it's remaining my color and my perfume, but I'm going to finish adding my color. Perfume is the last. Okay, energy, I have all it takes, so I'm going to keep stirring it till my lumps goes out. This last stirring might take up to 20 to 30 minutes. So So in my little bowl, look at that bowl. You see how little that bowl is, and you see how little my water is. I'm going to be adding my colorant, my color. So I'll be using green color for this tutorial because green color is natural color for liquid soap, unless someone asks you to make a special color for him or her. But if it is an event, a burial or a wedding, you can choose to use other colors. That is the perfect color to use. But this is for a laundry mat, so I'm going to be using green color because it's used for washing their clothes. And if they prefer green color, if they have a special demand of color, they can tell me and I'll get that particular color they need. But I have been working with this company for quite some time and they always prefer green, so I'm going to be using green color for their production. So after dissolving my color, I'm going to be adding it into my liquid soap little by little. I'll add a little and stir, add a little and stir. That is how I'm going to finish adding my color.
And after adding my color, I'm going to add my perfume. My perfume is the last thing, as I said earlier in the video. My perfume is the last thing. It's the last thing I'm going to add. After adding my perfume, I'm going to stir. And my liquid soap is ready. At this point, I can add up water to get to the mouth of the bath. After mixing all your ingredients, you can add up water. If you are making 5 liters of soap, you can use 3 liters for the making of soap. Then after making your soap, you can add the remaining 2 liters of water after mixing everything, so that your soap will become 5 liters. So that's what I'm going to do in this video. I just finished mixing my own, and I'm going to add water, just water. After mixing everything, I'm going to add just water and turn it. Then my soap is ready to put in the gallon. So the 25 liters of my liquid soap is ready to be delivered to my customer. Don't forget to add water according to the consistency you like. Some people like theirs very thick, while some people like their consistency like the way I did mine. So go with your own consistency. Don't forget that, please. And that's a wrap of today's soap making tutorial. I hope you find it informative and fun. Remember, with the right ingredients and a little creativity, you can make your own luxurious soap and even start your own business. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe and join the Queen's Clan for more exciting tutorials and tips. Leave your questions in the comments below and I will catch you in the next video. Keep making, keep shining. Bye!